to see it.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can look at each other.
So, Micah, how did it feel winning the grand prize? Did you expect it?
No, I did not. I thought someone else in my grade would win, like Adriana, because I saw hers and it was really good.
What did she draw a picture of?
She drew a picture of like a barn and like she was riding a horse and at the barn, and then people like her family came back in the truck, and there was a barn and there was like a little puppy in the barn.
Cool.
Oh! How did you feel winning? Did you get excited when they called your name?
Yeah, it was great. But at first, I didn't know how they were going to do it because they said the winners in the class, and then I thought only the winners could be able to win the grand prize, and so then when they said my name, I went silent. I don't know. I was so happy I went silent.
I know
How did your class react when the winners were called?
When the grand winners and they said those, and I was like, and I didn't know they said that, and so when they said my name, I didn't really hear, so the whole class started screaming, and I'm like, what happened? Oh, how did your class react?
Well, we were coming back from PE because our schedule was a little messed up yesterday, and so we had PE at 2:30, and we were coming back, and we had to wait for everybody, and then when they called it, everybody was like there, and then people were screaming, but for some reason I stayed silent. I don't know.
Tell me about your drawing.
Well, I picked a cactus because first of all, my favorite color is green, and second of all, cactuses aren't that hard to draw, or at least for me. And so I drew a cactus, and then I drew a sun, and then I started drawing a sunset, but I didn't really think it was going to be that good, because at first it looked like a rainbow, and it wasn't a very pretty rainbow. But then I started blending the colors together, and it started looking good. And then my last thing was the brown part, and that took the longest because I had to blend the browns together and stuff. Tell me about your drawing and how this represents Texas to you.
Well, people, you know how like they go on like trail rides?
Yeah.
It's about like a trail ride, and then it's like at the end of the day with the sun setting, and she went with her dog, and they saw like a lot of animals.
Isn't that kind of funny? We both did sunset.
That's really funny.